If you wake up with a relatively flat stomach, but by 3 p.m. your gut is tight, swollen, and uncomfortable, and if you've cleaned up your diet, maybe you cut out sugar, maybe you've even gone gluten-free, yet nothing changes, here's the truth. Your bloating has nothing to do with willpower, and it's not because you haven't found the perfect diet yet. It's happening because your genetics are triggering three hidden gut responses that can make even the healthiest foods backfire. I'm Dr. Phyllis, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens and why women over 35 experience it the most. Most women think that bloating is about bread, dairy, salt, or eating too much. But those things only trigger the problem, they don't create it. Bloating is your gut sending a signal. Something you ate is fermenting instead of digesting. This happens when your gut isn't breaking down food efficiently. But what nobody tells you is why that breakdown fails. The real root cause lies deeper in your genetics. Your DNA determines how well you digest carbs, how fast your gut moves food through the intestines, how reactive your gut lining is to inflammation, and how sensitive you are to foods that other people tolerate effortlessly. And when even one of those systems slows down, you feel it immediately in your stomach. There are three genetic patterns that I see in 85% of women who come to me doing everything right, but still struggling with bloating. So let's break them down. One is the slow mover pattern. This is when your gut motility genes work at a slower speed. So you eat a meal and it should move through your gut like traffic flowing on a clear highway, but your genetics slow the process down like a traffic jam. The food sits too long, it ferments, gas builds, and then you get bloated, crampy, or constipated. This is why two women can eat the same exact salad, one feels fine, and the other looks like she feels pregnant an hour later. Same meal, different genetics. Number two, the overresponder pattern. This is a woman whose gut has a highly sensitive inflammatory response. Her gut reacts intensely to stress, hormonal changes, healthy foods like broccoli, garlic, onions, apples, even supplements like magnesium if they're not matched to her genetics. Her immune system sees food as a threat even when it's healthy. This creates microinflammation that traps water in the gut, the tight, swollen, uncomfortable feeling that you get after meals. And number three is the fermentation pattern. This is a woman whose genetics affect how she breaks down carbohydrates. So instead of digesting carbs cleanly, they ferment. They feed that bacteria in the wrong part of the intestines. And that fermentation rapidly expands the gut like a balloon. And this is why you can eat sweet potato, quinoa, fruit, protein bars, even clean oatmeal or smoothies and still blow up like you ate a loaf of bread. It's not the food, but it's the genes controlling how you process that food. For women over 35, they experience daily bloating more than any other group, and here's why. Hormone shift, cortisol rises, estrogen fluctuates, metabolism slows, gut motility decreases. Your genetics are now working inside a biology that changes month to month. The foods that once kept you lean now leave you inflamed, swollen, and exhausted. This isn't aging, this is your genes and your hormones interacting. And no one ever taught you how to manage that. Here's something shocking. Most of the women who are the most bloated are the ones eating the cleanest diets, because without realizing it, they're eating foods that their genetics cannot break down, like broccoli, kale, chickpeas, cauliflower, Greek yogurt, protein shakes, egg whites. These foods are not bad, but they're just wrong for your pattern. So you end the day bloated and frustrated, thinking, I'm doing everything right. Why do I still feel like this? Because your body is giving you a message. These foods don't match our operating system. Daily bloating is not random. It is your body saying your gut is inflamed. Your digestion is slow. Your carb processing is off. Your hormones and genetics are mismatched. And until you understand which genetic pattern is driving it, no supplement, detox, or clean eating plan will work long term. If everything you're eating seems to be the problem isn't the food, it's that you've never been taught how your gut is genetically wired. Once you understand this, bloating stops, your stomach flattens, energy rises, cravings stabilize, weight loss becomes predictable, and you finally stop guessing. So if you want to go deeper into this and understand which gut patterns are driving your symptoms, I created a genetic readiness training that walks you through our proprietary genetic avatars and helps you understand which patterns may be driving your weight loss resistance. If you've been dealing with daily bloating, cravings, or stubborn weight anywhere in your midsection, this training will be eye-opening. The link is in the description. Make sure to subscribe for more.